Hi, I'm Dom and welcome to my channel, The Metal Muse, where I react to and discuss all things metal. Now today I'm getting back on my Nightwish kick. I feel like I've kind of been derailed ever so slightly with all the new stuff. So all the stuff off of Yesterwind, and that's been great. I am loving that, do not get me wrong. But what I feel is I've completely neglected the old school Nightwish, the old school parts that I still haven't discovered yet. And somebody recommended to me recently in the comment section that I should react to Wishmaster. They sent me a link, which I will be using now for this reaction, and it's Tara, it's Marco, and it's proper old school Nightwish back in its heyday. Well, it's not out of its heyday, it's still in its heyday. The eternal heyday of Nightwish, let's call it that. So, without further ado, let's just react. Seriously, he looks like a baby. Let's just put that back. I just had to think, he looks like such a baby there. Do you know something? So I saw Tara and Marco perform together last year in Hamburg, and she just hasn't changed. One, like looks wise, she hasn't changed. Two, vocal powerhouse hasn't changed. Honestly, we were in this like venue called Grunspan, and I'm not kidding you, she was filling this place up. It was amazing. Like her voice is still so beautiful. It's still such a well-honed instrument. Like honestly, this is so fun to see this because she really hasn't changed at all. She's still absolutely wonderful and breathtaking, but I'm absolutely bowled over so far. That start was so big. Like, where are we going from here? We're already like up here, so where are we actually going to go? And Thomas looks so young and intense. Oh, I love this. Sorry, I have to stop because see that moment, see when you see her like on that wide stage, I don't know if you've ever seen Tara live, but she is tiny. She is so itsy bitsy tiny and delicate and beautiful. Like I got to meet her before the show, and when I hugged her I was like, I'm worried I'm gonna kill you with my big giant arms. Also I really wanted that hug and I was just like, argh. You know, tell me about the rabbits, Lenny. But honestly, she was just like, the fact she fills up that stage and that voice, like you can't understand how tiny she is, and yet she's really like owning that whole space. And I think that's why, you know, it makes her one of those like world-class performers. That is so intense. I love it. I love that energy. But you know what I love, right, as well, when you're watching like or I'm reacting to like live shows. Look at the audience. Like that would have been me. Like back in my teenage year, that would have been me front row, absolutely losing my mind. I love it. I love seeing that it's like a reaction within a reaction, because I love seeing how they're reacting to the actual stage performance. And I think I've gone down a loophole again, so I'll get myself back. But I love, this is one of my favorite things, is reacting to live performances, because honestly, I much prefer just to go to metal shows rather than watch like the video. The official video is always good, but you know, it's better live. This is so freaking intense. Is anyone else's brain getting absolutely melted? But also, I think he's melting. Like, I kind of want to run out with a squeegee and just be like, it's cool, bro. It's cool, bro. I've got you. I've got you. Again, I'm not sure what year this was filmed, but whoever that concert, like who was doing the production on this and whatnot, I love you. I love you so much, because honestly, this is so fun. Like it's cool. It's like, it's kind of nostalgic, but I'm loving the slow-mo. I'm loving the hair flips. This is just mwah, so good. So that song for me was very, it sounds weird because it's obviously more early years Nightwish than now, but it is really, it hit home to me how much their style and tune and everything has evolved. Now that was like, usually I say Nightwish is a journey. Their songs like are taking you on like little routes and deviations, and you're like, hey, where did that come from? Where's this one? This one out the gate just like smack right in your face. It's like full frontal assault. Like, oh, that sounded dodgy. Okay, cut that. You know what I mean though? It's like coming right at you like a freight train. There's no warm up, and it's just freight train juggernaut all the way through the whole song, and you're a bit kind of like overwhelmed, kind of like deer in the headlights going, what is going on? And it was so cool. It was so cool to see them all so young. They're all so baby faced. Thomas, he looks like a teenager. And it was just really cool. Like, and honestly, the skill and the position of the actual instruments, that is exactly the same. But I don't know, that one, it was good. It definitely, like, that is energy music, but it's not a song I can see myself being like, oh, this is one of my top favorites. But it was intense, wasn't it? And I would love to know who the crowd were, because they were really into it. And I love that. I love when it's a good vibe, because honestly, if you go to a show and the crowd's not feeling it, it does bring it down ever so slightly. So once I went to see another band called Behemoth, when I saw them in Glasgow, my God, the roof was off the venue. It was amazing. And then I went to see them again in Hamburg, same year, because I just couldn't get enough of them. The audience was just cold and dead, so much so that the frontman, Adam, was like, hey, you up in the balcony, come on. And I was actually in the balcony, but that's only because I was really tired. That I went, you know what, yeah, this is not for me. I'm going down. I want to be right near the front. But it was just a totally different vibe. And that, sorry, side quest. But that Nightwish audience there was really fun. I really want to know when this was, because also it felt so retro. Like there was real, almost like 90s vibes, maybe early noughties. Just the slow motion, the hair flips, and I actually liked it. Call me, nostalgic, but I really liked it. And I was like, I remember when they used to kind of film it like this, and the wide sweeping shots and stuff, and they still do that, but it's just a totally different retro vibe. I feel like I could have had a copy of that on VHS, but yeah, I don't know. Don't really know what else to say, because it's just kind of like, damn. Wow. And, actually, the one thing it made me think about, right? The one thing I thought about, and it really kind of irks me a bit sometimes in the comments, is when you're comparing Tara's vocals to Floor's, right? Most people leave Annette out, which is also unfair. They were each a chapter in Nightwish's story. But the difference between their voices is not something I would ever really compare. It's just so different. And they're so both good in their own ways. And I think it's really a disservice to try and, oh no, this is it, and oh no, that is it. I think just appreciate both amazing female performers for the exceptionally talented individuals they are. They're just very different styles, in my opinion. Tara's voice just sounds really, I don't know, more like, it's really hard to say. And I don't want to say it in a way that people jump down my throat in the comments. I could imagine her singing, was it Madame Butterfly, right? I could definitely see that. I could hear it. Whereas with Floor, I could hear her singing, that Gladiator song from the movie Gladiator. Is it Adiamus or Adiamus? And it's just two different styles, both epic, both on the same level. But I could see just them in different roles. I don't know if that made any sense whatsoever, but I know what I'm trying to say, and that's just that's enough for me. I love the energy of it. They're all just little chickadees. They're all little spring lambs at that point. But it was still such a good performance, which is testament to kind of their professionalness. It's not, you get them on good days and bad days. You just get them on good days. They're on fighting form. I don't think I've ever seen a Nightwish performance so far. And I know I've never seen them in person. Don't point that out. It hurts my soul. But recorded ones where I've ever been they could have given it a little bit more, ante. They always deliver, and all of their albums are just so considered and so precise, and there's been so much thought put into them. I love it. This one, I mean, I did like it, but I'm just a bit it was just so, I'm gonna have to go back and look at the lyrics, because it's just, I was overwhelmed. It's a very overwhelming song. And I would love to kind of know more about it and what it's actually about, because again, I have audio processing problems, so I don't think I got a single lyric. I was just kind of whoa. I was on such the melody journey, the instruments, I couldn't, most people can hear all together as a whole, whereas for me, I see it in different layers, and I get stuck on one track of the conversation. So the instruments are one conversation A, and the vocals are conversation B, and then the actual lyrics are conversation C for me. So sometimes I do struggle to mesh them all together. So I think actually I'll have to go back and actually read the lyrics so I have a clue of what that song was about, because it was so intense. Okay, I've said intense 100 million times right now, so I'm going to stop. I'm going to wrap this up, and if there is another Nightwish video you want me to react to, let me know in the comments. But please check out my Nightwish playlist. I've done quite a few. The person who recommended this video was at first was I don't know what to recommend to you because you've done most of them, and then they were like, haha, Wishmaster. And I was like, all right, challenge accepted. So anyway, I'm going to stop now and I'm going to wrap it up. But until next time, you stay classy.